Abusuya Kennedy a compare kwa Agyapong camp anu ye to Bryan Agyapong Sarah Adwoa Safo ena Chairman Wontumi enso nsembi mebese ebeko ne akwakuti.
Oh, Chairman Wontumi obi a meka che say I know him well. Meka say with the days of HFM na openipa baako kinkan babu ma Chairman Wontumi na meka ho. Every Tuesdays and Thursday fresh show be keynote. It was a political show. Na me Lord Inu Salansa and dance no ye movement TV. Ye men sana na ye show no. Enti anytime I would me beba so bia no na or the Bible no mom ni gina so di preach editor man for na or they cancel me trying to convince people to come on board and vote for the new patriotic party to capture power in 2016. And it won't me obi am nim but open nipa ba ko na people had faith and confidence within. Obasa in 2014 and already editor ma would be the regional chairman of the new patriotic party. Adeba kwana eha MPP4 was to wrestle power and capture power. There be a catch or say ye kwakotwaba. Now if you look at Ashanti region, say hear the kind of nominal votes for MPP benya in terms of percentage, almost 75% equal is a foregone conclusion the NPP they've won the elections. And the FF and to more chairman for the MPP in Ashanti they put us a week. Now they decided they should go for Chairman Wontumi. And Wontumi comes into the picture as a regional chairman. In 2016 elections, Chairman Wontumi was able to get 76% for the new patriotic party in Ashanti region. It was unprecedented. Now, if you had a performance with Ghanaweb was so amount for Bonabasokas. If you look at this young guy, how charismatic as he is, now first he was able to make sure that or the NDC for a tight corner there. Man opportunity. That be a mechanism person who pay here. Woman is coming to me. It gives you the fair knowledge and idea of the person. And if you look at 2020 elections, but before 2020 elections, you know, the actions and inactions of Chairman Wontumi affected the new patriotic party in Ashanti region. A group by being who were duly elected the 2 about the Momo, and I said, Wontumi never accepted them to work. Wontumi Nankasa Koti campaign team. People know better control more and on making sure no benante. So if you look at 2016, NPP has 76%. In 2020 elections, the new patriotic party gets 71%. A drop of 5%. It shows that Wontumi is losing his grips in our Ashanti region. Now, prior to the 2020 elections, and I tell Wontumi catch there say a 47. Now, so one winning 47 seat for Ashanti region in terms of the NPP. On one Kasampono, he will resign. Our Brown regional chairman be. There are two about in 2020. The new patriotic party had 47 seats. Even there was a drop. Where baby do never be 42 or 43 seats for the NPP in Ashanti region. And I'm for status or more corners or Kasa. The 2024 elections, he's going to execute it and make sure that the diabetes are surprisingly, prior to 2024 elections. Now, if you come to Ashanti region executive say Makumako 10. Now, people were duly elected, not appointed. Duly elected. A woman Chairman a problem. The deputy regional secretary, the organizer, the youth organizer, the treasurer, the first vice, the second vice, not only the regional chairman of the NPP has a problem. Now, smart. Now, if you look at the voters register near the Kotu about 65% of the voters register comprise about the youth. 65%. And it's only the regional youth organizer be no problem. Indirectly, you are doing campaign against your own party because you know. And surprisingly, in 2024, the NPP dropped from 71%. And in the history of the new patriotic party, Ashanti region, more power 65% to that. And then the NPP gets 65% in Ashanti region. So if you look at Wontumi in Ashanti region, Wontumi by 76 dropped to 71, now 65. The amount is that Chairman Wontumi so the regional chairman and the national chairman of the new patriotic party. That becomes the delegates there. They have every right to choose who they want him to lead the party. But at elections, you look at the CV of the person, the performance rate of the person, and not be any pana year term no. The way Jason Adia Kwasem. As my maker tell you, take this on record. Open Nipa he's not popular in Ashanti region, Chairman Wontumi. But outside the jurisdiction of Ashanti region, he's popular. Nature makers and they've not gotten close to meaning mapping. People admire him from a distance. And a lot of people are mere MPP4 have a certain kind of faith and confidence within him. Now, if you look at Chairman Wontumi, open Nipa nyame adum jawo no muska wo no ho o betime dey campaign and sika sem obeka to say liquidity jawo no ho a won't mean this problem no. But the question is, in terms of competence, that Chairman Wontumi qualify to be the national chairman of the new patriotic party, whereby they can capture power for the 2028. Baby Ketwana Yadema where Ashanti region no. Over free 76, what about 71, what the about 65. Yeah, the national Namawa Agyapong party now fund into a PDF. These are the kind of things that people are trying to ask. But I mean, from where I sit, we allow the delegates to make their decision and their choice, and their decision and choice will be the best. But maybe as a political pundit, I'm also looking at other people who come on board. The person show more mobile. I'll look at the competence level. I'll look at Obia office. I'll look at Obia CV. Then I come out with my conclusion.
All right. Thank you very much, Franco. Honorable Adwoa Safo. Mamma, pain be no go through. And I say, honestly, ya Bobby Ashana from Ashanidra, and I'm a walk Kutia Honorable Kennedy.
Me, I mean, okay, say, me come say, baby, me fluent. Now, if you look at Honorable Kenny, he identifies me, listening to me on radio, and says, I can build you, and I can make sure so children will be a better unka. And he be come say, Agyapong has given life to me. Reason in say can farm nasa busumi be with Yamika even 500 Ghana cedis because of his platform and connections. I'm not now me for playing too quiet. I can sit and eat and dine with big men.
Wow.
And sometimes it's not about liquidity, it's not about cash. It's about the kind of impact that the person is impacting on your life, positively or negatively. And then I can even take a bullet for Agyapong because of our Pedam Dimatu. Now I'm trying to ask questions. Questions are me and say, me crampona from a distance. I'm in an intimacy relationship. I'm even doing campaign for him. Now they be in Obia or what intimacy relationship with Agyapong or then the person is going after Agyapong, whereby the person is not doing campaign for him. That should be the first question. The okay. Secretary president. The kind of benefits are just of Benyan, because Anya Henema one in chain and Moja, and the kind of benefits you derive from Ken, I'm not going to get it. Why is he running away from Agyapong? These are the kind of questions they say beside him. Mekaisa Agyapong catch Obiam and say, "Do baby, already Eddie Okwe, that time Speaker of Parliament have to call him to his office and tell him he's an ongoing campaign for Manebano. Mike Okwe Jr. But catch and said there be asama wo kan sebi nyansa bi anim e san so ba me na wo eni say me pray ade say me pray ba fie. Now I want to ask, how are you going to feel if Samira Bawumia decides to do campaign for Agyapong? It's a serious thing, we should not joke with it. And I dey ba ko amentia say what is the problem with Adwoa Safo? The problem ba ko na Adwoa Safo wo nya so aka no credit Adwoa Safo. Do you know why? If you look at the second coming of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, if you look at the demeanor, the posture, and the attitude of Adwoa Safo, when you're fast, what they are buying fast, so Drew Baby, the NPP have to bring an imposter to Parliament to pass the e-levy. A Drew Baby, Adwoa Safo,
Radio.
Now Kennedy is the only person who was able to look straight into the eyes of Obi and then I won't buy. I can't say then I win and the papa. I have money. Say if you vilify and attack them and tell them the truth, they have issues with you. And to know Canada contract Agyapong is going to suffer. They are tossing me. Now, Mahmoud Bamiamu Felisa, there be Babia than Namno. Sandy Power, they bet my use as a decoy. Ye young us were cankered in once, but people know, say, Kennedy non a too close. What that can say for Canada contract Agyapong. But ask yourself, Yampana folk no match in Panadan. And they young warrior more, now we are more broken emotions, I'm for kind of broken hearty. That person will even wish you well if I even going for a contest. I want to ask one simple question. What is the problem? Say Adwoa Safo ni Agyapong complex Agyapong one ma. Yes say if you need Obinim obi nkana njesa or if you need fie nkejesa bondisi no mefa anko. I want to ask. Agyapong complex Agyapong never betrayed her, whereby she needed Kennedy most to do campaign for her. Today, why has the table stand? Can I label it to be a Judas Iscariot, or can I say Sadena Oyen? It is about fairness. I leave for people to judge, but there be a mikasa we have one sir.
No, I shall dear. Yeah, Adwoa Safo enti papa nyame ya Adom ma papa be dinkunima obeye ne ho dan. How will it be?
Eno ne asem no anya hwe omma papa no no. Omma papa we die omwankasa moja. Why do you decide? If you look at political optics now, why do you have to make sure that you are running away from a person or no woba? Where you are some more do. I leave it to the people who are listening to judge it.
Franco Ansana Media no still essentially our campaign season to Bribia would still like to know Bawumia and Honorable Kennedy Bia Yakobo match be before I ever na ye head to head count. It happens all the time. Upa makra hat of folk no kotokombo every time be a team sinibeshia bia omo head to head one or upper level one or here records. Honorable Ken and Dr. Bawumia would almost see susudua scale so one and more draw.
Many snap your mouth. Now I'm going to base it on two emphases. One, I'll look at the new patriotic party. Then I'll look outside the jurisdiction and the domain of the new patriotic party. Let's look at the internal of the NPP. As well, there be a mechanism kabim. Open nipa who have shown sacrifice, commitment, and dedication for the new patriotic party. We nipa mako miensa. Kennedy Agyapong number 2. I want to take you back. Kennedy was the first person to sacrifice for the new patriotic party, whereby the NPP was also sacrificed for him. And I'm going to explain to you. When NPP was in opposition in the early 90s, it was extremely difficult for the NPP to even raise funds and make sure that they're even going in for general elections. A group by have to donate over millions of Ghana cedis to the new patriotic party. Over 3 million Ghana cedis. And of them are the new patriotic party to go for elections. Take this. Agyapong at the end the flag bearer and the leader of the NPP, Professor Adom $300,000. Kennedy Agyapong in opposition had donated a lot of things for the NPP. A dream maybe NPP for a year pickups. Maybe from 1992 basic 2024, Kennedy NPP pickups 747.
Hey,
747. If you look at normal water for the new patriotic party, the kind of commitment, I don't know why. Edru Baby in 2007, 2008. The NPP Edru Baby going on TV and radio was even problematic. A son said the journalist will tell you, so I want to be neutral. Kennedy Agyapong opens net 2. He opens As FM. He opens Oman FM. Reason here, then we should preach and champion and campaign for the new patriotic party for them to come to power. Quantify some money into Sika. Nakacha NPP for so Muntia Kennedy Agyapong community Pianica. They can't pay. Make I say NPP for primaries or tamale. NPP for so muniska. Kennedy Agyapong in your pomb you have to finance this kind of Congress and make sure as an uncle tells you say and come back being thought by thought. I'm quite already no Kennedy said there be it to take the spirit of the NPP away. And Kennedy Agyapong have to donate and make sure that the new patriotic party be pay more Congress. Obinim the financial contribution to the new patriotic party. Now, what the party call conference or 4 million Ghana cedis. Apart from the kind of financial contribution by Kennedy Agyapong, you have no idea.
Now, so no, 4 million Ghana, but I'm also 6 million. And swear.
Then let's go back from 1992. The kind of sacrifice and commitment and dedication by Kennedy Agyapong. Then, young say bet me and Bawumia 6 million at my correlation. Let's try to ask questions about it. Nippon from 1992 consistently have been pushing the NPP financially and everything. Outside the jurisdiction of the NPP, Tamale Regional Hospital, teaching hospital, no we here plant. Kennedy Agyapong have to buy a brand new plant for them, whereby not a buy or not buying me yes can't plant more. Ghana for maybe Koka, Lebanon, no Jordan. Kennedy Agyapong have to raise resources and bring them back to Ghana. Kennedy Agyapong to be better machine $135,000. Conference teaching hospital. Nanu mitia ma maybe was say bosu maybe a Kennedy Agyapong and make sure say or more BP ni diabetes no he is able to cushion them. Kwa uko pio 37 military hospital. Kennedy Agyapong is helping them build cardio center. If you look at the kind of contribution, benevolence, if you Kennedy Agyapong nobody obi antimi nkasa. Hwe ade ba kwa e fere say menti bida Say I see a kwakwa trouble when your doctors, when your stakeholders, when your teachers, when your nkofo a ba mamosi say ye ne ntia so mo wosoro no ma catch also no can no vote. What is Obi can say no Bawumia no vote? Minti bida. It tells you the charismatic aspect of the person. Memaka, we don't have a perfect administration, we don't have a perfect person. But that be a Kennedy Agyapong say nyankopon bo no kana small can we. And if Donald Trump is able to be the president of US of A, nothing prevents Kennedy Agyapong to be the president of Ghana. Any material be original say these are the kind of principles and these are the kind of conditions that and so before us was be the president. The Ghana nini penny say any Ghana unemployment here 14.7, amount for 15,960,000 bet. And if you look at how the kind of people are going through pains, if you look at Ghana Ghana economy in Papano, we need a leader who can change the fortunes of Ghana 10 things around. Ghana bet my phone into my pediatra. What about me now the Kennedy within the party Bawumia Nankasanim second was so na nipa ba kwa it me catch and say he's a pathological liar. Nipa ba kwa want me catch was si Paul Guda mawie ne abo ensam dia ma no na afia kwa ko he ada ni ho nipa ba kwa it me di office it me wia mo 1 million enya asam ketwa o nipa ba kwa ye kamuni obe catch us say he still believes in the cardinal principle of Islam. No say catch us sports betting ya the papa kona kwatwa sports betting what about is against the cardinal principle of Islam. These are the kind of things that we are talking about. Intermediate udomumi anu gina ho the best person to lead the NPP is Kennedy Agyapong. Do they want a flag bearer or they want a president? It is up to the NPP to take a decision, and the ball is in their own court. Say.
And na Bryan Champon kase ushe MPP party right from Bryan Fiase ye form MPP na obiye nima when we come to financial contribution. Why ye be chain na or the attention na say person ye kire say
you see they say we do no elections obi awon tax in information what they call now in elections obi kwa ben mini obi akwa ikodim komo say I know you are not going to win this particular election but I want you to be consistently hard on one particular person, take his attention and divert about issues. Asama Bryan when the Bryan comes into the picture in the new patriotic party, this is the first question Bisa.
Right,
this is the first question Bisa. Remember the work question from 1992, whereby the NPP was in opposition, the kind of commitment and sacrifice and financial support by Kennedy Agyapong to the NPP. Kennedy wanted me come at the grassroots. Kennedy wanted me catch us at the time I campaign, misa certificate. Kennedy wanted me catch a Delta Force, investable forces near media, and I not allow you people to perish them. I not allow you people to betray them. I want to ask, are we only talking about financial commitment, or we are talking about other commitment? You don't expect people to give you resources or revenue. You need people who hear more than and it's actually banner of your baby now more than the man. That person becomes your mini god. I want to ask, when was Bryan Champon from 92? Why is he coming into the picture today? Why is attention labeled on one particular person? Then is a Kennedy Agyapong. Open and say Penipa Bakwa. Asamba unzo ba bonte be kasa ayonwa opa o maintain ni composure say ya manen kasa. The Ghanaian people, the grassroots people, they know him and they know the kind of things he has done for them. I still repeat, omu here flag bearer and omu here presidential candidate. That's it.
Franco yadase fayesi ya bebubu nkakaka